Once upon a time, in a world far removed from our own, there existed a land where enormous creatures roamed freely. This land was known as Gigantica, and it was a place of wonder and mystery. Gigantica was a realm untouched by humans, a world where nature had evolved in the most extraordinary of ways, producing creatures of immense size and power. In this land, 7 colossal animals reigned supreme, each more magnificent than the last. They were the guardians of Gigantica, the rulers of the natural world, and their stories were woven into the very fabric of the land. The mountainous mammoth, gigantic, shaggy, and wise beyond measure, the mountainous mammoth was the undisputed king of Gigantica. Standing at a towering height of 50 feet, he roamed the snow-capped peaks of the Gigantican mountains, his massive tusks gleaming like ancient ivory towers. The mammoth was a gentle giant, known for his lumbering gait and kind disposition. He had roamed the land for centuries, and his age was a subject of much speculation among the creatures of Gigantica. Some believed he was as old as the mountains themselves, a guardian of time and history. The azure leviathan, in the depths of Gigantica's vast oceans swam the azure leviathan, a creature of such size that his presence could create tidal waves with a mere flick of his enormous tail. His scales shimmered like 1,000 sapphires, and his eyes held the secrets of the deep. The Leviathan was a solitary being, rarely seen by the other creatures of Gigantica. He had a mystical aura about him, and his song, a haunting melody that echoed through the ocean depths, was said to hold the power to calm even the fiercest storms. The colossal condor, high above the rugged cliffs and deep canyons of Gigantica, soared. The colossal condor, a magnificent bird with a wingspan that stretched across the sky like a living bridge. Her feathers glinted with shades of iridescent green and gold, and her keen eyes could spot prey from miles away. The condor was known for her grace in flight, and she was revered by the creatures of the air. She had a nest perched atop the tallest peak in Gigantica, a place of breathtaking beauty and solitude. The forest titan, the heart of Gigantica, was dominated by the towering trees of the enchanted forest, and at its center dwelled the forest titan, a colossal creature made of bark, moss, and leaves. He stood a staggering 100 feet tall, his limbs intertwined with the ancient trees he called home. The Titan was a guardian of the forest, and he had the power to communicate with the trees and animals that lived within his domain. Under his watchful gaze, the enchanted forest thrived, its flora and fauna living in perfect harmony. The volcanic dragon, in the fiery heart of Gigantica, there lay a massive volcano, spewing molten lava and ash into the sky. Atop this volcano perched the volcanic dragon, a creature of living flame and fury. His scales glowed with an otherworldly red-orange light, and his breath could melt stone. The dragon was both feared and respected by the other creatures of Gigantica, for he had the power to bring both destruction and renewal to the land. It was said that he could speak the ancient language of fire and that he guarded the secrets of the earth's molten core. The sky serpent, high in the clouds of Gigantica, where the air was thin and the winds fierce, slithered the sky serpent. This colossal snake-like creature had wings made of shimmering silver and a body that stretched for hundreds of feet. His eyes glowed with a mesmerizing light, and he was known to shape-shift into various forms, from clouds to storms. The sky serpent was a symbol of the sky serpent, high in the clouds of Gigantica, where the air was thin and the winds fierce, slithered the sky serpent. This colossal snake-like creature had wings made of shimmering silver and a body that stretched for hundreds of feet. His eyes glowed with a mesmerizing light, and he was known to shape-shift into various forms, from clouds to storms. The sky serpent was a symbol of the ever-changing sky, and his presence brought both wonder and unpredictability to Gigantica, the glacial behemoth. In the frozen wastelands of Gigantica's northern reaches, the glacial behemoth reigned supreme. This colossal creature was a living glacier, his body composed of ice that glittered like diamonds. His footsteps created earthquakes, and his icy breath could freeze entire lakes in an instant. The glacial behemoth was a creature of solitude, and his domain was a realm of stark beauty and deadly cold. Yet, beneath his icy exterior, he held the secrets of the ancient ice age that had shaped Gigantica's landscape. These 7 magnificent beings were the guardians of Gigantica, each holding a unique place in the delicate balance of this extraordinary world. Their stories were whispered among the creatures of Gigantica, passed down through generations as legends of awe and inspiration. Together, they ensured that Gigantica remained a land of wonder and magic, a realm where the power of nature reigned supreme. And so, the saga of the Magnificent Seven continued, a testament to the boundless beauty and mystery of the natural world.